Hello, I'm Afla, and in this video, I'll be explaining Experiment 9 implementation of a bot for a classroom discussion application. This experiment demonstrates how to develop a simple chatbot that helps manage classroom discussion. It allows students to ask questions, get automatic response, and also store all this discussion in a database for later review. So it's like having a small virtual assistant inside the classroom. And what is our objective? The objective of this experiment is to develop a chatbot that facilitates classroom discussions by enabling students to pose questions, receive response, and interact in real time. This bot uses natural language processing (NLP) to understand what students type, Flask to create the web interface, and SQLite to store the chat history. And the software used, we have used Python, Flask, NLTK, and SQLite. Working of the experiment. Let us now understand how the system works step by step. When the user opens the web app, they see a simple web page with a text box to type their question. The question is sent to the Flask server when they click submit. The chatbot analyzes the question using NLP rule defined in the code. If they given an appropriate response, for example, if the question is about assignment, it replies assignments are due on Fridays. Every question and answer is saved in the SQLite database so that the entire discussion can be reviewed later. Now let us go through the code. Step one is importing the libraries. We start by importing the required libraries. SQLite 3 manages the database. Flask handles the web interface. Chat and reflections from NLTK make the chatbot possible. We also ensure that NLTK data like the tokenizer download. And step two is creating the database. This part creates a database named classroom underscore discussion.db and a table called discussion to store user questions and chatbot response. Step 3 is defining the chatbot logic, and that is seen here. Here we define pairs of patterns and response. For example, if the message contains assignment, it gives predefined reply. This is a rule-based advert simply but effective for the experiment. Then the step four is Flask web app interface. This creates the homepage where the user can type and send questions. Then step five will be handling the user input and store it in the database. Here the bot takes the input, generates a response, and then stores both in the database. Finally, it displays both the input and the bot's reply. Now, step six is running our application. Let us try and run our application right now. Let us follow this link. Yes. Now our web page has opened. Let us type lecture topic. Submit. See, the output came. Today's lecture covered machine learning basics. So, hence the classroom discussion board was successfully implemented. The chatbot can understand user input, provide role-based replies, store conversation using SQLite, and run interactively through a Flask web app. So, in conclusion, this experiment I learned how to combine Flask for web development, NLP for text understanding, and SQLite for data storage. This small project demonstrates the basics of conversational AI. Okay, thank you.